It is that. It's all that stuff, isn't it? So true. The blink and you miss it, and before you know it, and they're at school, and you'll be crying, and it does fly and it does change, and I constantly have to tell myself to be present and to be in the moment, and leave the phone in the car, turn the phone off, and then not turn the phone off and then go and look at the computer. You know, this absurd addiction, and especially sometimes, you know, that there's always a bit of work time that lags around that time where you get 2 hours at the end of the day with the kids, and so you say, okay, just not, and I'm not always great at it. But I think I got a mate who always used to spend Wednesdays with his kids, and business, and I always liked that years before. I had a family, and I thought, I like that idea. You couldn't get hold of him on Wednesdays. He doesn't work Wednesdays. And so, over the years, especially when I had a full-time job, no matter what was going on, I would always put Thursday mornings until late, until 2 o'clock, Thursday, 9 till 2 or whatever time. That'd be the time I'd spend with the boys. And if anyone tried to book anything in, I'd just say I'm not available. And that's worked really well for me. And I also one thing with Bugsy, my oldest, is that I've taken him everywhere with me. And it's like, why not go to a meeting? Bugsy can come, he can just play with his animals, or give him the iPad or whatever. There's always someone in an office somewhere who wants to talk to a cute kid. So he's always done things like that, and he really enjoys that process. And if I go and do a TV spot, he'll come and hang out in the control room and all that stuff. And he loves it, and they love him. And I think that's been really good for him. And I had this great moment where I always take kids to the gallery, and I think art and music, architecture, design, all those things have a profound effect on you. When I was a kid, folks took me to see this French film, my uncle. We all hated it, the idea of it at the time. I still remember it to this day. It would have been 7. It was a short, 25-minute short it was back in the days where they'd have a short before the feature. There's some documentary on Sir George Bernard Shaw. I mean, seriously, what kids are going to watch that? And then anyway, this French film starts, and 1950s, and in it this amazing modernist house. And of course, and these beautiful old 1950s cars, and this beautiful 1950s modern factory. And it inspired this love of modern architecture when I was a kid. One that haunts me to this day, where we're sitting now, is a 1950s house. It had a profound effect on me. Sure, I didn't know at the time that the movie was parodying the modern movement, but which is a lovely absurdity to it. But my parents didn't do that thinking this was going to be a life-changing thing. It was just something they'd seen in the paper, and let's go and take the kids to do something different. But not that I'm expecting the kids to be artists, but they just sort of, they're such sponges. All the time we go to a gallery. Yeah, we'll go to a gallery. I guess you're going to go and listen to this piece of music and understand that it's okay to be bored, and that there doesn't always have to be kids' activities everywhere. The power of boredom's so great for your imagination for kids, and they just say, I was bored half my life as a kid. I'm bored. Well, get over it. Find something to do. So that, I think, is really important, that you sort of take your kids everywhere. And this wonderful moment, we're at the gallery, and Bugsy recognised, a painter, and we've got one of his paintings here in the house, in our bedroom. And he goes, that's like such and such. And it's like the one you've got. And I was like, wow, it's great. 4-year-old kid, he's become an art dealer. Pay for daddy's home. Start trading now.